Hi chat. welcome to another stream. How y'all doing today? It is Wednesday, the 27th of October of 2021, and we are back for another stream. I just finished my GitHub Universe talk. I'm actually, for those of you that watched it, I'm actually wearing a different shirt, and it's because I went to have Junk Time Lord. Thank you for the resub at 8 months, Mr. Python. Yes. I went to I went to eat some food real quick afterwards, and I made myself some yogurt, and I was spooning it into my mouth, and it went all down my shirt. So that's why we got the shark shirt now. But anyway, let me say hi to everyone who is here, and then I don't really have any plans for today. We'll probably just do some open source stuff. Maybe we'll hack on my linter. I don't know. We'll figure it out as we go. But let me say hi to everyone who's here. D-Delsp was first today. How are you doing, D-Delsp? It's good to see you as always. Beldothis is also here. Celestial Blue. Junk Timer says Frit. I assume you meant to spell first, but you were actually fourth. JJMC is here as well. And Julaine X, it has been a while. It's good to see you again. Welcome back. We've got Neurum also here. Hello. Color Marcus says first. Yep. Fixer Jake, hello. Eagle PT. Linge, good to see you both. The Armchair General is also here. James Boyan is also here. Theo, welcome to the stream. Welcome. Drink Timer says, I think I lost my 1 year free of S3. What can I do now? Yeah, you might have to pay money or break the terms of service to create a new account. I don't think they really care about people using free tier of S3. Isn't there does Oracle have some stuff too? I feel like there's another cloud provider that has a similar situation. was that you built out this? Did you ask that question? it was definitely a softball to to finish it off. Yeah, I don't know. Omron's cool. It's dark and mysterious and has a good shiny. I don't know, man. Clinton Bond, hello. Welcome to the stream. I think I already said hi to Celestial Blue. Jess Lucy is here. Hello. Mr. Spacey, welcome to the stream as well. Says nice talk. Thank you. Indie Monkey, hello. Spooning and yogurt bad combo. Hashtag pre-recorded. No, it was definitely not pre-recorded. I do have a pre-recorded copy, which I actually felt went slightly better, but whatever. You only get one shot to do it live, so fuck it. Mila, hello. Welcome back. Good to see you. Karan Piao, how's it going? I couldn't attend your presentation, so I can't wait for the video. It will be up on YouTube at some point, probably next week. Yeah. I do need to do a tiny bit of editing because I paused awkwardly in the middle while I wrote down some notes for myself while giving my demo. But yes, I will upload that. Finez Live, hello. Welcome. Baby shark, mommy shark, or daddy shark? I mean, it's mostly just shark. I don't know whether daddies or mommies. But Time it says I can host my own Minio instance, or I could use Cloudflare R2. Yeah, that might be a good idea. Nginx says I've been staying off Twitch since I actually do things with my life now. Fuck. Damn, why'd you gotta drop that truth bomb up in here? Shit. But anyway, hopefully your real life is going well. Indie Monkey says, I don't know if you remember, but I asked here for a parsing library in Python. You advised me PyParsing. I made the parser. It works well, but it's very slow. That's PyParsing for you. It works, but also it has like a really slow import time, which is really annoying. That's actually one of the reasons that pip takes so long to start up, is because it imports PyParsing through packaging. But what are you gonna do about it? MGDevNet says, I missed it. What was your talk? So my talk was It was a thinly veiled advertisement for pre-commit. It was basically talking about how you can waste a lot of time in code review nitpicking style and stuff, and how linters and code formatters can help you avoid that. Noob404, thank you for the resub for 10 months with that fork bomb in the sub message. Thank you for your continued support. It's good to see you again. Nginx says in a new time zone. Oh, you moved. Interesting. You're in wait, where did you move to? Do you have a jorb now? Do you have a real jorb? Pari says, I didn't know you're giving a presentation, but did you plug pre-commit? Yes, I did. I also plugged the stream. You know, we gotta represent. But yeah, it will be up on YouTube at some point. So yeah, if you missed it, don't worry. I'll have a version of it up there as well. It's your Sharknado shirt, yeah. I didn't mean that everyone on Twitch doesn't have a life. I just used to spend a lot of time on Twitch because I didn't have anything else to do. I'm in a new country now too. Oh, cool. Where do you live now? You were in the UK before? Question mark? What the fuck, failed text-to-speech? Yeah, I don't think text-to-speech is gonna colon, open parenthesis, close parenthesis, open curly brace. I don't think I was gonna go through all of that. I see wrong Time Lord has copy-pasted Kinbiko's copy. Perfect. Empty DevNet says, nice, and thank you again for the VM assistance. Yeah, no problem. Happy to help. Ah, you're in Israel. Oh, you were in New York before. What? That's quite the move. Hopefully your internship is going well. Fastgoal, hello. That was a loud sneeze. Must only be on my end. I didn't sneeze. I think we're good, right? Yeah. Programming with TTS, fuck that big time guy. Yeah, exactly. Cool. Well, what do we want to do, chat? We could review the talk live if you want to do that, or I could go over some open source stuff. We have all sorts of choices today. Or I could work on my linter. What do we want to do? Maybe it's sudo, yeah, perhaps. Oh, you're in Tel Aviv. Cool. Programming with TTS is the one true way to program. Oh man, that would be a mess. There are some like dictation programming software sort of things. But yeah. Kause-app. I don't think I have Kause installed. It'd be great if I could spell Kause. Yeah, I don't have Kause installed. But I am familiar with it. Empty DevNet says, I want to see the new linter project. So it's not super done. It's not even open source because I don't know whether I'm going to finish it or not. Why didn't that work? Oh man, remind me not to eat yogurt right before stream because it super fucks my voice. Sorry. But yeah, it's basically going to be, or the idea behind the linter is it's going to be a replacement for PyCode style. So I'm mostly trying to implement all the existing functionality of PyCode style slowly but surely. We have about, I don't know, 15% of it done, which also concerns me because that's a lot. A lot left to do. But yeah. Sorry. Oh, I'll drink more water. More ATI says there was a talk about setting up Dragon for programming. Oh, that's kind of cool. Mila says I want to see some coding. Okay, well, we can work on the linter then. Is this meant to build into pre-commit eventually, or is it more of a casual project? So the idea is, so right now, pre-commit calls a bunch of tools. So it may call like autopep8 and flake8 and reorder Python imports or other stuff like that. And flake8 is a framework as well. And out of the box, it depends on McCabe and PyFlakes and PyCodeStyle. Autopep8 also is a wrapper around PyCodeStyle. And yeah, so alint, which is what I'm calling it right now, it's probably not going to be the finalized name. Alint is going to try and replace PyCodeStyle as its linter parts. But it will also, and this might be scope creep, it will also be a formatter. So in that way, it would replace autopep8. At least that's the vision for it right now. I don't know that it's actually going to end up that way, but that's what I want to do. And most of the reason for replacing PyCodeStyle, at least here, this is where I care about it the most, because I also maintain PyCodeStyle. PyCodeStyle is super buggy and mostly a big pile of regex, and so it's kind of difficult to maintain and add features to, and every time a new piece of syntax gets added to the language, it breaks in mysterious ways. And I would like to, avoid doing regex against the source and instead lean more on the parsed source, so the AST, the tokenization, and that sort of stuff. And so that's kind of the idea behind alint. But yeah, that's the thought there. Fixer Jake says, today is one of those days at work where I'm just super tired and not productive at all. You know that feel. I'm very glad I took today off. There was no way I was going to get anything else done today with the talk. But yeah, Neil Server says, hey, great talk. Well, thank you. Appreciate the kind words. This one. I assume it's this one, or could be any of these. My search results are going to be different than yours because personalized search results. Oh, this one. Okay, you actually post the link. Okay, got it. Mute. Neat. I will check this out later. Well, actually, I feel like I've seen a talk by them before. Cool. Well, I'll check this out later. But thanks for the link. Appreciate that. Put it up in this window up over here. Yep, done. Cool. The answer says, I've been in email hell today. Not only will they change it, but also, not only they change it, they also gave it to someone else after 3 years. What? What would you do if Umesh said no more email for you? So Umesh promised that they will allow me to use this email for life. So that is why I'm okay using it. I'm not concerned about the situation you have. I'm very surprised that they just kind of pulled a fast one on you there. That seems really shitty. Oh no, why is PyCodeStyle regex? So it's not entirely regex, but a good chunk of it is kind of error-prone regular expressions. Style. Did I? That's funny. Little. Yeah. Well, honestly, the system that they had set up for the talk was kind of shitty. It was basically like it was like dialing into a Google Hangout, but like none of the features worked. And so like switching between slides and demo, that switch was like super awkward. And the button also moves places when you sign in and out. So like, I don't know, that was why there was like a super awkward pause at the beginning and like really awkward pauses when switching. But I don't know. Also, I tried to just have it so I was casting OBS. That would have been great, because then you wouldn't have had like the annoying title bars at the top when I was sharing and like all that other stuff. But every input to to this casting software that wasn't desktop share was mirrored. So any content that I produced would have had to have been mirrored, which, like, I don't know about you, but I don't think I can give an entire presentation backwards. I could probably make it happen, but I probably don't want to. But yeah, there's like a whole bunch of just like terrible regexes for this, including a generated regex. But yeah, the Pycode style is not super great about this, and I kind of want to burn all this to the ground. Also, another thing about Pycode style that's kind of slow is it's lots and lots and lots of function calls, and if I can narrow those down to just the calls that need to happen, like there's no reason that this needs to call every single time on every physical line, but yeah, like I think there's a lot of places to make it more efficient. So it's kind of slow, but it's also really hard to maintain. Goliator, thank you for the raid. Welcome, raiders. How are y'all doing today? Let me do my little spiel. My name is Anthony. I primarily stream open source Python here on Twitch. I maintain a bunch of packages that you may have heard of, such as PyTest, Talks, Precommit, Placate, etc. But thank you again for the raid. It's good to see you again, Goliator, because you've raided here before. But what were you working on today? The suck sound is back. I never figured out what it was last time, but back again. Hey, what's up, Raycan? Hello, hello, welcome, welcome. Jaholo, good to see you again. It's kind of a big deal. 500,000 people affected, all alum. I wrote to the student senate, they're unreachable. Holy shit, that sucks. Rick says, I recently found out of the existence of Thomas Wouters, the dark horse of the PSF. I've heard the name, I'm not familiar with him. I was able to alias my Iowa email to my Gmail. They did that as soon as I had published an article tied to my Iowa email address. You should probably have a similar situation. Mila says, Andy, can you please explain how does a linter or other tool integrate with precommit? Is the tool run considered okay when it returns 0, or is it more to that? It's slightly more than that. The docs go over this. Yeah. Oh, I think it's someone vacuuming this time. The hook must exit non-zero on failure or modify files. So those are the two conditions in which a tool is considered failed. They promised that as well for 20 years, but it's not helping right now. Shit. That's unfortunate. Finesse says, career question, is it more important to have a CS degree or real-world experience for breaking into big tech? Bruce says Creda. I don't know, I said that wrong, but thank you for the follow. Welcome, welcome. Yeah, that's kind of a tricky question. So honestly, the hardest part about getting into tech is your first job. And for better or worse, that fancy piece of paper is makes it a lot easier to get that first employment, for better or worse. Like it doesn't necessarily completely indicate knowledge and employability, but unfortunately it gets used a lot. That said, like once you have your first job, no one gives a shit about your degree. It really doesn't matter after that. But 0-bit error, thank you for the follow. Welcome, welcome. And just as an example, like my brother went through a coding boot camp, like learned a bunch of stuff about React and doing front-end development, and he got a job and doesn't have a computer science degree. He has a music degree. Hello, SFM, thank you for the follow. Welcome, welcome. Hopefully you're doing well. Chief Chippy, hello, welcome, welcome. Murat Erogl, I don't know. Hello, welcome, welcome. Senpaz is here. Wait, I already said hi to you. Did I already say hi to you? No, I didn't. Welcome, Senpaz. Good to see you again. Man, I should write like a little plugin that just like tells me when somebody shows up first for stream. So otherwise I have to keep it all in my head. I think you need some tape to fix your keyboard. It's true. It's true. The Sonic sound is back, Marsha. Glader says, busy day, no time to hang out, but hopefully I have a nice stream. My stream is full of technical problems. Oh no. Well, thank you for the raid, and hopefully you work out your tech issues, and I'll see you around. Zero, hello, welcome back. Isn't giving the email to someone else a huge security risk? Yes, it is, because it means that anyone could reset any account that's tied to that, because it's usually, you know, it's not exactly it's maybe not a valid assumption, but the usual assumption by companies is that emails are constant and permanent, and yeah. He speaks truth about every job after Thursday. Yeah. My brother was in the chat for GitHub. He should come on stream. Oh, cool. Well, we'll see if he shows up. He probably also has work to do, so. Because I took the day off. Waters has been part of the Python since the 90s. He added the plus equal syntax. He currently does a lot of administration stuff in the background. Someone needs to do it, and people say he's good at it. Nice. Nice. Cool. Part of the steering console. Perfect. Mr. Singh, hello. Good to see you. Okay, so let's figure out a rule to implement, and then we'll try and implement it. I think these two, 292 and 391, are going to be the easiest to implement. Maybe not the most high impact, but I think they'll be fairly easy to implement, and I will have to change how things work a little bit. I'm probably gonna rename alint just because it doesn't tab complete properly, because I have alint and all repos, and al tab doesn't work properly. But anyway, all right, so just set up a development environment, and I'm so slow today. Why are you slow? Why you do this? Are you bringing out a new Python linter? Yes, we will be poking at that. Indeed. Oh, but today is wrong. Sit today. Just finished my GitHub universe talk, and now we're working on my new Python linter. A to C Python. Sick. Finance says, what language should I learn after I spent a year learning Python specifically for data science application building? So I don't know fuck all about data science, so I don't really know how to help you there. But whatever language you need to get whatever you want to get done. Like, I think that's, and for me, I usually don't learn languages unless I have a reason to use a particular language. But yeah. Your timeline says, what's the tech stack for alint? Tech stack? Python. It's tokenized RT and AST, so it actually looks a lot like PyUpgrade internally. But yeah, it's not open source yet because I don't know that I'm gonna finish it. And if I decide to abandon it, I'll open source it. If I get it done, I'll also open source it. But I don't really want to. I don't want people to get their hopes up, and I don't want people to try and contribute while I fuck around with all the internals. So it's gonna stay closed for a while. Random Neo, hello. Bank today is still wrong. No, I fixed it. We're good. Today is always wrong. Yeah, I always forget to set it, which, like, that's just life, I guess. Okay, so the problem with how I have it set up right now is we have this token loop here, and don't really like the way most of these. Let's see, let's actually figure out which ones would be tokens or not. These are all tokens already. Indented block. This would be a token. That would be a token. That would be a token. Actually, I think this is a syntax error. No, actually, I think that one's fine. Tokens. These are all token ones. I might not implement all of those. That one needs the tokens. More token stuff. Yeah, so a lot of these need the token stream. Token. I actually want to do the token. The token ones are annoying. Token. A lot of token. Happy Ace Week. What is Ace Week? The Gel Mega's here. Hello. Good to see you again. If only you said today, I actually set the stream title. Yeah, but often I want them to be different. Alexa, hello. Yes, the GitHub Universe talk was today. Alexis, thank you for the follow. Welcome. Hopefully you're doing well. It'll be up on YouTube, so even if you missed it, it'll be up on YouTube eventually. Finesse says, what is your main project right now? You mean like on stream right now? I'm working on a linter. My main project in general? Pre-commit CI? I don't know, whatever I'm working on. 101 viewers. Yes, indeed. We do have 100 viewers today, which is pretty cool. Probably open source it when you're like halfway done and the lints and the core is settled, people then contribute lints. Yeah, well, I don't want it. Here's the thing, like I'm writing this kind of as a fork of Pi code style, but a replacement. I guess it's a rewrite. And if it's not good enough to replace Pi code style, there's no point in it existing, basically. So, yeah. Me, hello. We have 100 viewers, 6 people leave. Yeah, I guess that's the way things go. Okay, so, whoops. So, this is a token. Let's see, can I do these without tokens? I don't think so. Yeah, I think those need to have tokens also. So like in theory I could look at the AST positions, but I don't really trust them for comments and stuff. D3 PS D3 Depsy. Thank you for the follow. Welcome. Hopefully you're doing well. Your project, you don't want to push it out before it's ready or have anyone else start to contribute. It's still your baby at its core. I mean, that's not really it, but it's, I don't know. I just don't want to put something out there that people are going to have expectations of and then like fail them on it, but yeah. Finance says, gonna get back to work. You're awesome. Thanks for answering my questions. Yeah, no problem. Thanks for stopping by. Pavan Kumar P, good to see you again. Welcome. Nia says, what do you think about how Black and Pylint are written? So, Black, unfortunately, is based on lib2 to 3, which makes it kind of hard to upgrade for syntax and stuff because lib2 to 3 is dead. Pylint, the implementation of Pylint is fine. Asteroid is kind of annoying to work with. Like, it's good when it works, but it's terrible when it breaks. And Pylint itself I find way too noisy. It has, like, the default execution mode is just, like, a whole bunch of false negatives, which, or sorry, a whole bunch of false positives, which is not productive for me. Yeah. Does Twitch chat have net splits? I don't know, Zero. I actually don't know about that, because it is IRC. Kind of. Or at least it has an IRC protocol. It doesn't have net split. Put it on the Anthonywritescode code account first? And it's not different than just putting it on my main account. Yeah, Mylin is so noisy. Yeah, 100%. Asteroid inference is flipping slow. I'm in the process of rewriting Pylint at work. Yeah. Yep. That's the way things go. Okay, and if those ones need new lines, this one, oh, we can do this one. This one actually is super easy. I think this only refers to, okay, so this is going to be AST based, I think we're gonna do this one, the AST also. That one needs tokens, that one needs tokens. And these are all AST ones because I've already done them. This one we can do with the AST, but I don't know how it's gonna work. And that one we're not doing. Trailing white space, token, these are all token one. These would be tokens, but I don't think I'm going to implement either of these. Maybe. This would be tokens, but I'm not going to implement it. EST. Oh, these ones we don't need. The star ones are all ones that would be a syntax error, so they don't need to get implemented. This one needs to be tokens, and this one is AST. Okay. Cousin FX, thank you for the follow. Welcome, welcome. Are these from Pepe? Yeah, yeah. What's a net split? So, how do I explain this? Back in the day, when you connected to IRC servers, if there was a network partition where the connection to some chunk of people was severed from the IRC server, you'd basically lose half the people in chat or in IRC. And so you would see like a whole bunch of parts and then a whole bunch of joins as the net split resolved. And a bunch of people just like wouldn't be able to chat. That's kind of how net split works. But like most systems solve for partitioning rather than what did IRC solve for? Not really availability. Actually, did IRC solve for any of cap theorem? Because they weren't partition tolerant. They weren't super. I guess they were available. And there isn't really consistency. They just solved for availability, so they sacrificed on partitioning tolerance and consistency. Because there's nothing to save, so there's no consistency. IRC didn't care. Yeah, 100%. Did you know Google PyType infers types without annotations? Yeah, MyPy does that too. MyPy has type inference as well. There's some tool that can generate typing based on the script execution. Yeah, what is that tool called? We used it a little bit at Stripe. It's not super good. I forget what it's called. PyAnnotate? No. Monkey type? Monkey type Python. Yes, monkey type. Cool. Yes, you got there too as well, Belnata. Stigs, hello, welcome, welcome. MyPy doesn't infer function parameter types. Yeah, that's true. Unless they get reassigned in particular ways. I don't know how PyType could infer function types without. I guess it could look at how it gets called and then have some inference there, but like that's like using the system you're testing to test the system you're using, which doesn't really work out so well. Arthazaminethil. I don't know. Thank you for the follow. Welcome, welcome. Hopefully you're doing well. Sonic is slow, but he gotta go fast. Thank you for the follow. Welcome, welcome. Okay. So I think what AST things are left? Okay, so I'm quickly running out of the things to do with the AST, so I think I should just finish those first. Yeah, I think I'll finish the AST things first, and then we can start thinking about how I'm gonna pluginize. I mean, not really pluginize, but make it so I don't have one giant loop. It'll be plugins, some sort of plugins. Yeah. Also, I think I also kind of need a hybrid mode. Because, for instance, For instance, yeah. This, well, all of these. This is an example one. This has problems with pseudo keywords, or what the fuck are they calling them? Soft keywords. Like knowing that this is okay and this is not okay. Is that even syntax? Oh. This does, all right. Yeah. Like knowing that this is a problem, but this is okay, despite in both cases the soft keyword match being immediately followed by some other operator token. So I think I might need AST information for this one, for these ones as well. But we'll say when we get there. We'll figure it out when we get there. Def add xy, return x plus y, so we can infer that add 1, 2 will be int without any annotation because it knows the types when the function gets called. Yeah, so that's still like template inference, which you're right, MyPy does not do. But also MyPy doesn't need to solve that problem. Template inference is more helpful if you're writing an IDE where you're not doing linting, you're doing red squiggles. And if you red squiggle everything that you don't know about, then you end up with too many red squiggles. Soft keywords, yeah. So in 3.10, in order to add match and case, they needed to make these special syntax pieces without breaking existing code that assigned variables named match and case. And so, yeah. Dino says, are the strange colors on the P of white space? Does Twitch highlight that weird? These are all the same colors to me. Wait, actually, which P? This file shouldn't have any highlighting, so whatever it is, it's probably a Twitch artifact. Yeah, there's no colors here. This is all just plain. I guess this is slightly different. Lead Rose, hello, welcome. Good to see you again. 227, 228, 231, 227. Huh. Yeah, it must be a Twitch artifact. These are all identical. Actually, I have it open. Doesn't look weird to me. I don't know, man. I got nothing. I posted a screenshot in Dixord. Oh, so we can see exactly what it looks like. Wait. Here. It looks fine there too, I think. I'm not seeing it. Are you alright, D-Dolls? I don't know why that link didn't paste. Oh, it is highlighted weird. That's really strange. Huh. Must be an artifact of some sort. Yeah, that's weird. I don't know. Compression. That's the way things go. Could be a specific bitrate. Yeah, I am on 720p. If I set it to source, source window to show up. Oh yeah, I think it's its source. So I don't know. It's probably OBS doing weird stuff. Biniar, hello. Welcome. 720p isn't okay. Yeah, sure, but the quality affects how Twitch encodes the bitrate, so we're gonna be pedantic. Oh, what are you? Oh, grown. Another fucking one of these stupid ass projects. I wonder if they use tool.flickate. So, yeah. I can get their project taken down from PyPI because they don't own this namespace. I want to be a real dick about it. Where's Granger? He loves doing those sorts of things. Oh boy, what have I gotten mentioned into? Holy fuck. Look at how many look at how many labels are on this. What? Oh, they're adding iSort. Cool. Neat. They should just set up pre-commit CI. Have they? Nope. That would certainly alleviate this part. Blah 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 blah. New record for the most labels. Yeah, okay. Polymathic Man, thank you for the resub. Thank you for the resub at 15 months. Thank you for your continued support. It's good to see you again. Yeah, all the labels. DV Music, hello, good to see you. Koopa, welcome back. This PR needs more labels, yeah. Blah, 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 blah. 5 tunnel parsers with 5 tools, yeah. Oh, look at the merge conflicts. Well, I don't know why they had mentioned me, so. Saw nothing, peace. Oh, it's the same dude that commented on the other PR. Or the other issue. Oh well. Big Blaster says, "Hey Anthony, what are you gonna do today? Why did you cut your hair?" I didn't expect it to be this short, to be completely honest, but they just started cutting and I was like, oh well, I guess this is what's gonna happen now. Alright. Let's implement this one. E401. Multiple imports. .py. Somebody says, can't find a way to convert a 64-bit int into a float, but since I can convert to a double, I have to first convert it to a double and then convert it to a float. Oh, in SimD? That sounds annoying. Fried Okri, thank you for the follow. Welcome, welcome. I assume there's like precision stuff you have to deal with, right? Drunk Time says, what do you think about a feature flag that turns reassigning built-ins into a runtime error? Intended to be used by teachers teaching students. I feel like assigning a built-in is really hard to do accidentally. Like you have to import built-ins and then do built-ins.foo. Like this isn't something that people are going to obviously do. And they have to not typo it, of course. Like I really doubt people are going to go through all that trouble. Is it like I've literally never seen someone do this. It'll last longer. Yeah, that's true, Dance River. Anthbunk has the American history haircut. Yikes. Yikes. Ugh. Entomologen. Hello, hello. Welcome, welcome. Nice choo-choo trains there. Oh, as in some. Oh, you mean reassigning built-ins? I mean, just use a linter. just use a linter. I don't think it's that. I mean, it is. There's lots of questions on Stack Overflow where that's the problem. But I don't know. I don't know that a feature flag would be useful. Because Python doesn't really have feature flags. Except for like interpretery stuff. Since the float will contain the highest possible value that matches the 64-bit. Yeah. James Point says, I mean, the guy does turn out good at the end of the movie. Oh wait, which? So here's what I thought by American History haircut. I didn't know there was a movie. My understanding was just like, neo-Nazis basically. So, or army person. RSICA says do something in assembly. Why? Why though? You just guess what the movie about? No, I assumed you meant like I didn't know it was an actual movie. I just assumed you meant like American history as a whole, because American history as a whole is full of a lot of racism and segregation and white people with short hair. So that was my inference. Hair is too long for the army. Yeah, that's kind of true. It's short enough like here, but not up top. Fortunately. So Stewie says I got offered a job and I'm about to accept, but I also have an interview with another company tomorrow. I doubt I'll get to the end. I'll probably just email them and turn it down. That makes sense. But you know, interviews are always good experience, so either way, whatever you choose to do is probably makes a lot of sense. Polymathic man, hello. Short enough for the chair force. American history, American present, American future all has racism. Yeah, well, hopefully it hopefully that gets reduced over time. We can hope, right? Jeremy says if you want to convert an integer with the 60th bit set, the bottom 7 bits will be thrown away since float has 53 bits of precision. Yeah, that makes sense. I've got a lot of interview experience. I was kind of trained on it all through college. I just can't be bothered tomorrow. Makes sense. Hey, what's up, Alexa Pecan? Hello. Good to see you again. How are you doing? Right. We're writing test. Multiple imports. Okay. Okay, and then test multiple imports not okay. E401. Okay, that's our tests. Marker says, what's the easiest way to add the same file to multiple repositories with all repos? Let's see. I think I did this for something. I do that. Now, how did I do that? Did I write a separate fixer? Yeah, it looks like I did. And actually, yeah, I did. Oh, that's awesome. Here's an example where I create a file, the GitHub funding file, which puts the little sponsors link on the repository. And then I used git add intent to add. So this was a auto fix through that does that. That'd be one way to do this. RSICA says, "What are you doing this evening, brother? I am working on a linter from scratch." Hey, what's up, Vinit KME? Hello. A Python linter to replace Pycode style. Juice Box Zero's here. Hello, Juice. Good to see you again. How are you doing? Oh, are we playing widget games today? Is that happening? I'm surprised you use Vohio instead of Juicebio. Andrew Costa says, "Has anyone tried the new fancy command thingy on GitHub? The Control K thing? I saw it, but I don't know why I would use this. It didn't seem that interesting to me. It just seems like a shortcut for search, which, like, I'm okay just using search. I don't really understand this the target of this. Look, is this in my tab complete? The hell is this? Why isn't it in my tab complete? What? It's just like a shitty fork up PyTest from June. Why though? What else is in here? Yeah, why is that before like any useful repository of mine? Why is archive? What? I don't understand this feature. Anyway, I never used the I didn't use this feature either of GitHub, so like I don't think I would use this feature either. I'm probably not the target audience though. Like fuzzy find for GitHub links? GitHub's version of the Mac Spotlight feature? Huh. Lex Bagan says, "Myself trying some essential oil mixes for my wife while listening. At work I had to deal with flat dict. I'm not sure it's the best solution for what I intended to achieve. I'm not familiar with flat dict." Lotus Caster says, "Yeah, but you're a developer and that means you love having more shortcuts, right? Right? I mean, shortcuts that are useful. I don't really spend that much time in the browser, so like not a huge deal for me. I don't know." Was it something you checked during an auto update day? I've lost the context. Oh no, it wasn't, because it's just a random repo. 12 new GitHub followers. Oh yeah, that's true. Look at all these people that must have watched the talk and yeah, anyway. Cool, I suddenly just got really tired. I don't know how long stream's gonna be today. Wait, Juice, am I supposed to stream the scary game? Do I have to? When are we doing that, by the way? You want to? Oh. I was like, why didn't this test work? Because I didn't put it in the right spot. I expected this to fail. Failed for different reasons. For a syntax error. There we go. Microsoft is coming out with smelling salts for programmers soon. That won't be a problem in the near future. Where's the link for the talk? So there isn't a recording up yet. I will be putting one up on YouTube at some point. James White says, why is the Rust standard library such a rabbit hole? It just never stops. Endless implementation details. I see. Drake Thomas says, I wrote a puzzle for the MindPie book today. Publisher noticed me. Hopefully they like it. Yeah, cool. Oh, have they already posted a video? Yeah, they can get the content on. Oh wait, no, I don't think it's gonna be in here. So this is their main stage stuff. This is different. I don't know what they're going to do with that, but I will be posting the content on YouTube, so. Light at the end of the tunnel, yeah. I mean, a lot of languages are kind of like that, so it really surprised me all that much. Okay, cool. We have a failing test though. CP, alents, plugins. Alent, plugins, multiple import. Should really be called multiple imports. Trouble error. Okay, I'll break a point and okay. So I think it's if names is more than one. Yeah. If len node names is greater than or equal to 1, turn no yield error e for 1. Sweet. What you mean? What do you mean no? Oh, greater than 1. Duh. Off by 1. Oh, I did dash dash VV. I see now. So, I have to do dash VV. I just want to know how to handle this locking standard out, but it's just generics on top of generics on top of copy params. Oh no. Jake Diamond says the Python talk I gave 2 months ago will be up on YouTube 2 months from now. Apparently it's edited by volunteers. Oh, I'm not gonna edit. I'm just gonna fucking yeet the yeet my recording up there. Or at least my pre-talk recording. I actually think my pre-recording is better than the actual talk was, but yeah. Makadam. I definitely said that wrong, but thank you for the follow. Welcome, welcome. Super says, when do you actually use name tuples? I basically use them anytime I want a little data thing. Darkhawk, thank you for the follow. Welcome, welcome. Jenny Pie, good to see you again. Yeah, you deserve that, Bach. It's pretty funny though. Haplo Eco, hello, hello. Welcome, welcome. Ridiculous, thank you for the sub with Prime, appreciate that. And the hundreds, thank you for the follow. Welcome, welcome. Is Jenny Pie Marsha in disguise? I don't know where Marsha is. Okay, but that gets us another feature done and out of the way. Let's actually just do all the AST ones and remove. Actually, let's see which ones we have to do. We have to do those 3. Okay, well, I know this one. This one, yeah. Multiple imports on one line. Done. Sick. Or do you have a clone in chat? Actually, where have they been? Wait, who is your clone? Why can I not remember? I don't think they've been here in a while, Jenny Pie. I think it's just been you. Why can't I remember? Hey, Hablo Eco, thank you for the resub. 3 months in a row, or 3 months total, which gets you a fancy new badge. Why am I having a hard time remembering who they are, Jenny Pie? I can like visualize their name and that we talked about this a lot, but anyway. Thank you for the resub again, Hablo Eco. Order 69. Nice. Wait, what? Okay, so import not at the top of the file is going to be tricky. What is that going to look like? Wait, how does it work right now? So it's not, it's okay with that? Seems weird. So it's okay with if statements, top level if statements. I think it's also okay with top level try except. We should just use different models. An extra new line here. Okay. So it's okay with that. If we have a function here, then it's E402. Okay, I think that makes sense. Then we have a double under, that which I think is stupid. Then it's okay as well. Juice says, I'm setting up scary alerts and even listening to the scary sounds is scaring me. Oh, you're gonna have a real spooky time then. Drooper says, why do people use PyCharm? Because it's nice. It helps. Appleico says, least I can do after having a successful morning revamping my precommit stuff for some Terraform work. Oh, cool, nice. Minikmec says, why are you building alint? This PyCode style is a mess at the moment. It's a lot of regex and it's real fragile and a lot of stuff's subtly broken. And I think I can do better. So I'm basically rewriting PyCode style. The Tandev says, what is the difference between collections.abc.iterable versus typing.iterable? Also sequence, what should I use? So as of Python 3.9, they are basically the same, or at least the type checker treats them the same. Before, typing was kind of an alias to the collections ABC stuff, but supported the generic syntax. Now the collections ABC supports it directly. So if you're only supporting 3.9 plus, then I would use the collections ABC stuff. Hey, what's up, Wraith Within? Hello, hello. Good to see you. And Marquise, good to see you as well. Reaper says, did you ever write C Python? Do you mean like, have I ever contributed to Python? Or do you mean, have I written C code that targets Python? The answer is yes, I've done both of those things. Yours is based on the AST. Yeah, it'll be based on the AST and the tokenization. Whereas PyCode styles is based on the tokenization and regexes. And the regexes are sometimes just over the source lines and not the actual token. So it's a little bit less consistent, so to speak. But yeah. When will Python be rewritten in Rust? Will it? I don't think it will. This is what I wrote. Is this a... Is this... Why do you need all this work to do this? It seems like a lot of work. If you don't pipe it, doesn't it just do what you want? Doesn't it just go all the way to output? Or what are you trying to do? What's the goal here? Group says, can I write a class in Python, then port it to CPython, then import it back to Python, and it'll be fast? Not necessarily. Like, generally when you're porting code to C in Python, you want to be careful that it's actually worth it, because a lot of times, you know, it's going to be the same speed, like, or marginally faster. And generally you can use some other preprocessor, such as like MyPyC or Cython or Nuitka, or there's a few other ones which will just take your pure Python code and generate C code for you. So you don't have to worry so much about it. Veritatas says, is that blue thing a mouse? It is a little fidget toy. Marquesi says, I started to solve link code problems, but it's kind of hard for me. Any tips on how to improve my algorithm knowledge? I mean, my approach is just practice. I don't know. Most of the time where I have learned things in algorithm space was in school, unfortunately, or just like hacking on stuff and doing research. But yeah, I don't really know where to learn stuff. Okay, so sorry, a little context. I just got an email. We've fixed dead snakes like 4 streams in a row now, which is kind of annoying. I found out the reason why, which is this bugspython.org issue. And did they reply to me? It's a big ass thread. Yeah. Nope, Grant did not address this. Okay. But it's broken the build every day for a while. Drew says, do you ever get angry? For sure. Yeah. I try and not get angry as much as possible, but it is certainly a thing that happens. Yeah. Wait, what did I miss? What did I miss? I'm streaming the standard out to my program's output. If I capture it, I can only print it when the process is all done. Do you need it in process? Because if you don't need it in process, you can just not pipe it and it'll just show up, right? I think. Riox, hello. Wait, did the core team not tell you what was changing to break? No, I think they missed my message, which is fine. Like, are you gonna use it to show a progress bar? Oh, then it makes sense. Wait, is my clip gone? No. What? No, my Copilot clip is gone. What the fuck? Why? Well, that's annoying. I guess we can, do we make a new one? Do we make a new Copilot clip? Data Frittata with the raid. How you doing, Data Frittata? Let me give you a shout out. I mean, I didn't say anything good about it, but I didn't really say anything bad about it. I guess we'll redo Let me introduce myself first. Rage Deep, welcome, welcome. Chom, good to see you. My name is Anthony. For those of you that don't know, I stream Python on Twitch. I work on open source software. Some of the things that I maintain are PyTest Talks, Precommit Flagate, Dead Snakes, and many, many more. Today we're working on a linter. I'm trying to replace PyCode style, which is part of how Flagate works. But yeah, and my thoughts on Copilot. The TLDR is I tried out Copilot, and it seems like kind of a cool tool. Like it does, fill in some code that can be helpful. But I don't think it's ever going to fully replace programmers. A lot of the code that it generated wasn't great and had bugs or like didn't exactly satisfy what I was looking for, and like I had to manually fix it up after the fact. And so I don't think Copilot is ever going to be good enough to replace humans. But it seems like a neat little thing. There's also the question of like the licensing stuff, which I don't know what's going to happen there. But somebody clip that so I can replace this bot command that is gone apparently. Then we can put this back in here. But Nurm's heading out. Well, thank you for stopping by. Good to see you. TLDR, Copilot isn't going to replace programmers. Don't worry about your job. Yeah, that's pretty much it. Nightmare Gamer, hello, hello. Welcome, welcome. I'm lonely. I won't be able to sleep. Interesting. Try it now. I have to set up VS Code again, which I don't have. Aiden Z Live, thank you for the follow. Welcome, welcome. Marsha's here. How you doing, Marsha? I was not thinking about replacing humans, but I think specifically for junior devs or language you don't know, it can be really useful, but I haven't been invited myself. Yeah, the thing is it often creates code that's just bad. Or it just like has bugs. Which I think actually hurts people learning. Vertata says, I've handed my first ML project on money for genetic algorithm. Maybe Copilot can do it for me. Probably not. Probably not. Brendan Twitching says, still waiting for the robot voice. Yeah, no, hopefully no robot voice today. I did also do an extra sound check before my talk today. Because I was like, oh, we had this problem last stream, so hopefully it's not a thing this stream. And fortunately, it was not robot-y. Okay. So apparently in 25 minutes we're gonna be playing a spooky game. So I gotta wrap this up so that we can play spooky game. But before that, I'm gonna go get a drink of water. So I will be right back, and I'll see you in a sec. Wait, what do you mean? What? No. Oh, in an hour. An hour and 25 minutes. I can read. 5:30 your time. Oh, so it's in like 3 hours. Okay. All right, we got plenty of time then. I'll probably end stream and start a new stream after that. Okay, time zones. Time zones are hard. Let's go shopping. E501. All right. Can you do bang Copilot and see if it works? Yeah, I gave a talk at GitHub Universe today, Data for Data. It will be up on YouTube eventually. Maybe I'll reschedule my Friday video and put my talk up instead. We'll see. We will see. Cool. Nice. Okay, anyway. I'm gonna go fill my water. I will be right back. All right, we're back. I've got water. Live coding is here. Hello, hello, live coding. Good to see you again. Are things like about worth paying attention to? Do you think in the future they'll be a worthwhile tool? I think they'll be kind of useful. Whoa, Yoda Droid, welcome back with the resub at 18 months, which gets you a very, very fancy new badge. Wonder how many people have that badge. Oh, actually, I think Twitch can tell me how many people have the 1.5 year sub. But holy shit, welcome back. It's good to see you again. Hopefully you're doing well. Let's see. Under emotes? Where the fuck is it? It doesn't. Settings. Bada Flocka, thank you for the sub with Prime at 2 months, which gets you a fancy new badge as well. Good to see you again. Thank you for the resub. Where is this? Community? No. Insights? No. Content? I don't know. That's stream key, so it's definitely not that. Branding? Oh, is it in branding? No. Where the hell is this? Partner? No. I would have thought it would have been under emotes and not under anything else. I don't fucking know. It's somewhere. I guess we'll just not know. That's fine too. Spooky game equals delete random things in production. We're gonna be playing Labyrinthine? Labyrinthine? I don't remember what it is. We're playing spooky game in a couple hours, which will be fun. Butterfly asks what keyboard that is. Thank you, Celestial Blue. Marcia says, how are you doing? Wonder where Baldathis is. We need more Franchis. I guess he went to bed already. Yeah, he was here earlier. In general, what do people think of the Python Discord community? It always seems too busy to me. Yeah, I was in there for a hot minute, and then I was like, nah, this is there's too much. There's too much going on here. Share water? Yeah, I don't know how I'm gonna. And you wouldn't download a water, would you? Exploring the Twitch interface would adventure. Yeah, they also move everything around all the time, so I don't even know how I would find it. Hold on. Gotta be somewhere. Jenny Pie says fork the Twitch source code and make a PR to fix their UI. Yeah, if only. Wait, Jenny Pie, was it JDMSY? Was that your twinsy? Narsha says, oh god, that game. I saw some people play that and the sound effects or monsters were like super loud. They'll show up screaming at the top of their lungs. Well, we'll see. We'll see how that goes. Oh. I'm crying. Why am I crying? Snow. That's weird. Arcade J, hello, hello. RIP or future ears. Well, I'm probably not gonna play with headphones, but we can play in the dark. Still better lighting than half of science and tech. What if I just screamed in the dark? No cry, here's a sub. Sarcastic Dante, thank you for the resub at 29 months in a row. Wait, didn't you just resub? I feel like you just did that. But welcome back. Thank you for your continued support. It's good to see you again. Shots fired. It's true. There's a lot of people with really bad lighting for whatever reason. Spooky stream. But yeah, this is what it would look like if it was dark. What's going on? Mirroring your screen in the back now. Oh yeah, you can see it. Wait, what is getting mirrored actually? The top screen? Yeah, it is. Wait, why is it? Oh yeah, because it's mirrored, duh. Ooh, spooky! That's where I put my dashboard so I can see what's going on. Programmers like dark mode. This is like too dark. Too dark. Wait, why is it? Oh yeah, mirrors. Yeah, exactly. Okay. Nerfrust, thank you for the follow. Welcome, welcome. Hopefully you're doing well. Oh, someone has triggered a hype train. Sneaky hype train. Okay. Up level import stop high. Oh. Problem with this is we gotta name it _test. Fixed. Forgot to close Pornhub. Yeah. Their friend says I use both dark mode and light mode depending on the time of day. I mostly use light mode stuff. I don't really. I know it's a controversial opinion, but I feel like most dark modes are too dark. Priak says I used to use dark mode for everything. Then for whatever reason, I started using light mode everything, and my headaches vanished. Might have been the dark mode. Maybe. Can't find a good light mode for my editor though. Yeah, I feel like there aren't great light themes for editors. Yeah. Hurricane Shade. No. Not the Sparkle Cake Sparkle. Although I did use black in my talk today. This is easier to demo stuff, so I did it that way. I like matte dark mode. I actually think Discord's dark mode is really well done. One of the few where I'm like, yeah, I think this is good. But wait, do I know this person? People keep adding me on LinkedIn and they're like, hi. They have a lot of mutual connections. Oh. Oh, I know this person. I totally know this person. Oops. Yeah, I totally know this person. I worked with them. Whoops. Who the fuck is this? Oh, right. Yeah, I know who they are. For boy says who use Windows. I should just turn my light back on because I don't need to be spooky yet. Whoa, it's so orange. Oh, and it just normalized. That was weird. That was real weird. I feel like you just need it to be uniform. It feels bad when you tap from dark mode to light mode. Yeah, and you're like. Nerfrest says I've sold out and become a MacBook shill. Oh man. Rip. Use code dark plus is not too dark with a grayish background. Same for Discord. Yeah, that's actually, I mean, that's what this theme is essentially. It's a nice little green color. M Spitfire, hello, good to see you again. Welcome. Yeah, I want one of the new M1 processors just so I can build stuff on it. I don't really care for the actual machine, but right now it's a real pain in the ass for me to build ARM64 Mac stuff. Yeah. Nerfrest says I've been using a Dell XPS developer edition since 2016, and I was doing an upgrade. That's fair. This current computer that I'm on, I built in 2018, and my laptop is from 2016, 2017. Remember when I left Yelp? That was when I bought a laptop. Oh, what did we clip? Oh no. Hi. Celestial says I was gonna ask, to use Vagrant for your VM at all, or was it all configured manually? So I don't use Vagrant because I don't think it would give me much value. but I don't manually configure everything. Most of my VM is set up through Puppet. My current workflow is boot the VM for the first time, drop an SSH key in the shared volume, install Ruby, clone my repo, and then run Puppet. And that's like, 3 steps to get a fully bootstrapped environment. So it's fairly automated, but Vagrant wouldn't really buy me much other than that initial part. The other thing is like I seem to have it. I have a different setup for the processors and memory and stuff on my other computer, and so like I usually tweak all those, and that would kind of be what it would do with Vagrant. Vagrant doesn't make that super easy, so that's whatever. Nerfest says Rust code compiled for AR64 and M1 runs disgustingly fast, about 50% faster than when compiled and run on my 3950X. Huh. Yeah, I mean, I've heard they're really solid chips, so it makes sense. Works too. I've not really looked into Puppet for. Yeah, Puppet's pretty nice. Management. Right video? Yeah. So check that video. Check out birds. Oh, I think I need a nap. I guess Dante says I tried installing my dot files with Ansible. How did that go? Yeah, Tiny Noodle is so good. I'm a big fan of Tiny Noodle. Also, Noodle with an emote in the middle is pretty good too. Okay. Features top level imports test. Okay, so we have a bunch of cases that we want to be okay. Parameterize. They're all multi-line examples, which is gonna be. What do you mean rewriting? Oh shit, that's why the clip is wrong. Cause we're still on the 12-hour stream branch. Okay. Let's restart this. What was wrong? I was just on the wrong branch. I was on the branch for the 12-hour stream. I forgot to reset back to this branch. I mean the clip was gone, so that was also broken, but I committed to the wrong branch basically. Happily Go says I also like Stow for some of my DOM files management. I'm not familiar with Stow. I guess Dante says after fixing their docs, I left it on a branch and haven't touched it for months now. Yeah, that sounds about right. Dominic says I love how Apple is overselling the GPU performance of the M1 Max. There's a certain benchmark that is known to heavily favor certain chips that showed it being on par with a 3080. In actual real-world benchmarks, in case Shadow of the Tomb Raider, it barely holds up compared to the low-power 3060. Yeah, that sounds about right. I mean, everyone's gonna sandbag benchmarks to try and make their thing look better. But yeah. Stow is GNU in it. I don't know. Hey, what's up, Sebastian 900? Hello. Welcome, welcome. Right, so all of that was because I was opening this on the other screen. My desktop, RAM. I should look at the... I should look at the test suite for my code style. Oh, they're all jammed into the same one. Bunch of imports, yep. Yep. Some double unders before. Some tries before. Some warning catches. Interesting. If statements also fine. This is an error. Here. Okay, so just adding another case here. Import C. If guards allowed before imports. We also need one for with and with warnings. This is the actual warnings. Which warnings? Let me try accept. What else was there? So there was try accept, there's with, there's if, there's double unders. I think that's it. Import. Nice spelling there. Good job, me. Must be equal to the number of values. I have an extra comma. Oh, I have a lot of extra commas. Shit. Fixed. Okay, so these should be passing. Those are negative tests. Let's check top level imports. Oh, we also want to do one with a type annotation as well. Dun, 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 dun. One, two, three, four, five. E402 points at line 3. Okay, so it prints at the import. Cool. Pablo says, now that you reminded me, makes me want to reevaluate my usage after the last few years of FSF and shenanigans. Yeah, it's a fairly reasonable stance given the GNU project's opinions. Nazgul, thank you for the follow. Welcome, welcome. Jump says, it's also kind of cool for installing software that is not in the form of a package like Debian. Yeah. I mean, I even do that with Puppet. I have some special Puppet modules that install software without it being in a Debian package. Heplo says, have you gotten to work with any of the preview GitHub Actions workflow stuff they were talking about at GitHub Universe today? The, is that, I didn't watch GitHub Universe. I'm not gonna lie. Is that the new job template stuff? Do it somewhere because they sent it to me. It was previously. Oh, I can clean up so much of my inbox. Oh God, I'm so happy. There's so much shit in my inbox from this talk, but I can just. I want to say thank you. I'll leave. Well, clean these up later. What the fuck? Maybe I archived it? Yeah, here it is. Job templates. This thing? Is this what it's called? Oh, that's my repo. This thing? The ability to include workflows so you can use the same one all over, like an actions repo you include from. Yeah, yeah. Yeah, I already knew about this. It's not as powerful as the Azure Pipelines version of it, so it's not actually useful to me. With Azure Pipelines, you can do really cool stuff like have inputs that have like list values, and then you can generate a matrix from it. The job templates, the reusable workflow templates doesn't have that, so it's kind of not that great. Yeah, like the inputs have to be strings or booleans or integers, which is less useful. Also, there's no looping constructs, so you wouldn't be able to do what you can do with Azure Pipelines. So yeah, we looked at this a couple streams ago, with my hope being that I could replace my template repositories, but it doesn't quite stack up to what I would want, unfortunately. So yeah, I wish it did, because I would love to dump Azure Pipelines and use GitHub Actions instead, because Azure Pipelines is such a pain in the ass to set up, but the feature is not there yet, so unfortunately. Yeah. Venix says, do you have a window manager? Yeah, here's my window manager. Good to know. I love what they did in Azure Pipelines. Yeah, the Azure Pipelines templates are so good. They're like exactly what I've always wanted from a CI system. And I mean they're still a little clunky, but they're like the idea is there, and that's what I really like about them. Kajazamayanka GCU. Kanyaz, thank you for the follow. Welcome, welcome. Hopefully you're doing well. Sorry I butchered your name, but that's the way it goes. Oops, I opened my clip. My bad. I meant to click on chat. Phoenix says you have the same one as I do. Didn't know that. Don't try to read. It's a long Turkish word. Ah, okay, fair. What do you want me to call you then? Rage Deep. Thank you for the follow. Welcome, welcome. But yeah, I'm a big fan of Azure Pipeline templates, and these don't quite cut it, sadly. Thanks for the presentation. Yeah, no problem. Glad you enjoyed it. If you missed any part of it, it will end up on YouTube eventually. Rage Deep says, "No worries. Looking forward to the content." Well, I'm glad you're I'm glad you're following. I'm glad you're gonna enjoy the content. Well, even if you don't enjoy the content, I'm glad you're here. Okay. so let us try and implement this linter thinger. We should have a failing test. Cool. How am I gonna do this? ast.module probably? Yeah. Plugins, top level imports. Yeah. El Solitario, thank you for the follow. Welcome, welcome. You're doing well. Okay, I think we can just use ast.module here, which is feels a little hack, but I think it'll do exactly what we want. Why do I keep grabbing one that I need to reformat? I'm not a fan of. I really need to add that feature to my text editor, and I should work on the other screen. Ah. Plugins, top level import. Cool. Koshin, welcome, welcome. So you're doing well. Break a point. Okay, so we also need doc strings. Doc strings are also okay. Please share the link to the Azure templates. Yes. There you go, Lynch. MP Wheeler, thank you for the follow. Welcome, welcome. Hopefully you're doing well. Yeah, and the really cool thing about this is I can write very little code in my actual configuration. So I basically just say, use this template repository, and then this expands out, this 8 lines here expands out to, let's see, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, close to 720 lines of YAML. So it's like really easy to reuse stuff, and you can version them and upgrade them and downgrade them. I'm a big fan. It actually was fine. See, I'm a big fan. Wait, why there's nothing horny about that, Marsha. Why are you bonking me? String. But the question is, should I allow more than one doc string? Juice is back. Hello, hello. Welcome back. Because technically, only the doc string is allowed at the beginning of the file. Anything else is not actually a doc string. But it may be considered a multi-line comment. I guess we could see what like it does right now. It's not treat. Ni STD. Thank you for the follow. Welcome, welcome. You're doing well. Interesting. What? Okay, but F strings trigger this. Interesting. So it's any string is allowed internally. Got it. I still deserved it? Okay, that's fair. All right, four statement in node.body. Not is instance. Let's see. End of imports equals false. We have doc strings. We have imports. We have from imports. We have try. We have with. We have if. So if we have ended imports and we see an import, then we yield an error at E402 statement dot line no and statement dot call offset. Is it really that Is it really that simple? EST, oh, it's from import is actually import from. Oh, right, double unders. Right, forgot about double unders. F is double under node ast dot stimta cool. And Connor Marker says, do you have any tips on giving a talk? I might have to do one soon. I don't know that I'm particularly good at giving. I actually hate giving structured talks, to be honest. I really don't like slides. Today was like kind of a big struggle for me, for being completely honest. It turned out all right, I think, but I think it could have been way better. The way I guess I can talk about how I prepared for this and like what I put together and like what I ended up with, and like some generic advice there. But I actually don't think I'm really great at giving advice here. Basically, the way I put things together, I had a blog post already that I was basing most of my content on, so I was structuring it very similar to that. I tried to keep my slides short, like not have much content on the slides and have more of the content being what I was speaking about. I think the biggest thing that makes talks better is practicing them, running through them multiple times, like making sure that everything sounds good and like you're comfortable with saying all the sentences that you plan to say. I leaned really heavily on my notes for my talk, so I don't know if you could tell or not, but about half of what I said was just read. I'm fairly good at faking the live preparedness of stuff, but you can definitely tell I was reading for some parts of it. But having notes for me is super helpful if I'm trying to communicate very specific content. But yeah, the big one for me is like practice. The other thing is like the style of content I like to produce and like the style of content that I put up on YouTube and the stuff that I talk about on Twitch, that's all just ad hoc, ad lib, like no prep. And I enjoy that much more because it gives me a lot more freedom to do whatever I want to do with it and go whichever direction I want to go. And like, I'm much better at doing demos than I am at like flipping through slides. I also think slides are kind of boring. It's like there's not much interesting content there. But like if you watch today's talk, all the slides portion, that was like 100% scripted, like absolutely 100% scripted. The demo part, the only thing that was scripted is I had to make sure that my environment was set up properly such that I could fake a few things. Like the pip install command, I faked that. The sign up for pre-commit CI, I had to make sure that that was pre-run because otherwise it was going to prompt me for a password. So like that was the only prep I did for that. And I did run through it, but like every time I did that little demo portion, it was completely different. So I did like 4 recordings in that, and they all had very different ways that I approach stuff. But I think they got better each time. But most of my YouTube content, I just record once, and if it's good enough, I ship it. If it's not good enough, I'll redo it. But that's kind of my thoughts on talks. I know it's maybe not the best advice, but how I go about doing things. Kazehaya, thank you for the follow. Welcome, welcome. Katya says it was very good. Personally, I enjoyed. Well, I'm glad you enjoyed it. I felt like the talk ended up being all right. I think I could have done better, but Exper. Why did you F there? Node .assign. Is pretty pretty dot pprint. Not. I thought it was really well put together, really professional. Okay, well, cool. He contributes to 70 plus open source projects, just 70. Yeah, well, that was the thing. So like, they kept asking for like a concrete number for that, and I was like, well, I mean, I have like 74 of my own repositories that I would say like I created and work on. They're like, that sounds fine. Can we put 74? And I was like, 74 plus sounds really fucking weird. And so I was like, just put 70 plus. That's probably close enough. But if you include like any external project that I contribute to, it's hundreds. Yeah, they wouldn't let me put 69. I did think about that, but they were like, nice, but no. Genie Pie says, it reminds me Stack Overflow has a really nice dark mode. Does it? How do I turn it on? It's gonna bother. I think this person is just trying to do stuff that makes no sense. GakBL, thank you for the raid. How are you doing? Welcome, raiders. How are you doing today? How was your stream? Good to see you again, GakBL and Ian Alex Hart. Welcome back. What were you working on today? My name is Anthony. I work on open source Python stuff, PyTest, talks, pre-commit, Flake8, Dead Snakes, etc., etc. That noob is also here. Hello, hello. And today we're working on a Python linter. Yes, we are trying to rewrite a linter. It's a good 2 hours spent building a single form in Flutter. What do you think of Flutter? I have not tried it yet, but I have plans to at some point. Oh god, I have so many projects and I never get any of them done. Ugh. But yeah, how's Flutter? What do you think? You like it? Nice, nice, nice. Okay, so targets for double under. Do they ever have multiple assignment? Can always be added later, I guess. And whoop. It's an assignment and node.targes equal to 1 and instance node.targes 0. It's a name and node.targes 0.id.starts with __ and it ends with __. Okay. Docstring. Oh right, docstring is not a stir. is docstring node stumped. Cool. Return is instance node ast.expr and node.value 0 is sure. What do you mean? Oh, I forgot to actually use the code. Duh. And not is docstring statement. Docstrint. Oh, I'm cursed to always change ing to int over and over and over. Oh, the docstring one still doesn't work. Double under is pronounced doubloon. It has its ups and downs, but lets me build apps with a nice UI without actually knowing how to build UI or having a design test at all. Oh, that's cool. That's cool. Oh, you have a screenshot of Stack Overflow dark mode. I don't have to figure out how to do it. Yeah, that's actually pretty reasonable. It looks pretty close to like Dixord's dark mode. Cool. Cool. Seems fine. Misspelled break-a-point? Yeah. Yeah. Yeah, it looks like they did a good job on it. Oh, I am brain fried. Oh, why did I do value 0? The problem is augmented assigns are not working properly. Or annotated assigns. Oh man, that's annoying. The type shapes are different. It's Target instead of Targets. Oh, it's not Target 0, it's just Target. Okay. Slick. Nice. Astic Dante says a Linux audio driver walks into a bar, bartender, what would you like? Pulse audio, no object. Bartender, I can't hear. Oh, that's so accurate. That's so good. Anybody says bye and take care. Well, thank you for stopping by. It's good to see you as always. Gakbiel says I love Stack Overflow in dark mode since I spend a lot of time on it. Yeah, that makes sense. I also spend a lot of time on it, but I'm okay with the light mode. Maybe I'll try out the dark mode. In actual coverage, okay. Not op. Oh, we fixed all these. Did we not? Oh. Yeah, we just need to add another test for a unary not or unary plus or unary minus, anything like there. Whisper, how you doing? You got double starts with there. Oh, yeah. True shit. Realistically, I should have added a test which guarded against that, but I think we're gonna skip that. Marsha says, I always have this weird fear of dark modes making certain buttons or elements invisible and then me not having a clue that they're there. I guess that mostly relates to extensions that apply their own dark modes to sites. Yeah, I mean that happens for real sites as well. Like Lyft had a dark mode that had this bug where some element was just completely gone or just like completely unreadable. Really, now I'll be more paranoid? No, it definitely happens. Definitely happens. Shit still works in 310. There was at some point doc strings are going to get changed to be their own attribute. I'm glad they haven't changed it, but oh yeah, sure as shit. Nice, nice, nice. Cool. Hey, what's up, Java Love? Hello, hello. Why am I getting bonked for that, Marsha? I didn't point it out. It's not my fault. Because you said nice? I'm just reading chat. I was predicting the future of chat. How many times have you said sure as shit? I say that a lot. Glorious Musketeer, hello, hello. What does line think, or which one do you recommend? I am fine with 79. That's also the my terminals are 80 characters wide, so I also generally just stick to that. It works well enough for me. Okay, the only other AST based one I can do is this one, which what does the caret mean? Disabled by no QA. We don't care about that. I'm actually just gonna get rid of all of the carets. Oh. Gonna get rid of one more space after it. Make them line up properly. And then the rest of the carets we can just get rid of. I want to replace it with Korg. Okay, because we're not going to implement no QA because Flickate will do it for us. Oh, but what about formatting? When would you ever no QA a form? AutoPepe doesn't support it, so I don't think I need to either. Yeah, you could just turn off the rule. Okay, I think that'll be fine. I swear I don't remember hearing you say that before. I am new to this stream. I say it all the time. It is just pitch black quiet when you're not talking, and I keep thinking I accidentally muted. Oh no. I mean, the music is on, it's just kind of quiet today. Okay. Oh god damn it. What? Oh. Hear the spacebar now? Your filter stuff is working too well. I actually turned them all off. So that's just the microphone, I think. Oh, actually, no, I do have a noise gate still. Microphone properties. No, that's not those. Filter. Oh, I do still have a noise. I have a noise gate. I wonder if I I don't fucking know. I think I actually don't need the noise suppression anymore with the new microphone, but I think it doesn't hurt to leave it on, so whatever. Made sure to start using github-u today. I wasn't using it before, and it made life a bit easier. Yeah, I also I also used github-u on the during the talk today, so little nod to that. Add dashu, yes. Now you have double suppression. Yeah. It was Gao github-u. Nice. Cool. Okay, I think I need a nap before second stream today, before spooky stream. So, a bit of a short one, but I'm also exhausted from my talk and prepping, so nap stream? Listen, we've talked about this before and why I cannot sleep on stream. Hey, what's up, Off the Band? Hello. Good to see you. When's the spooky stream? Juice, when is the spooky stream? Because I suck at time zones. In 2.5 hours? Juice is already afraid. You get so scared. Sleep in the bathtub stream. Yeah, okay, in 2.5 hours, we will be doing spooky stream. Doing well, says Off the Band. Happy to see you again. Happy to see you as well. Rowan says spooky stream using pathlib to create millions of objects. No. Oh, you haven't seen the new setup, man. You really haven't been here in a while. Welcome back. I actually have Rowan. I specifically have a spooky pathlib video where I made black way faster. But yeah. Anyway, that is going to wrap us up for today. Well, the first part of today. We'll be streaming later spooky games. But my name is Anthony. I upload my previous content to YouTube, and that is youtube.com/anthonywritescode. I try and upload 3 videos a week. I think I'll replace Friday's video with the talk. Maybe. But then I'll have to re-thumbnail. Maybe I'll just do it next Monday. Yeah, we'll just do next Monday. I normally stream on Monday evenings and Saturday at noon. I will also be streaming tomorrow during the day because I took the day off. So come join me tomorrow for tomorrow's stream. And I announce my streams in 2 places. One of those is twitter.com/codewithanthony, where I announce what I'm going to do and then we do it. I also announce my streams on the Discord. Come hang out with us. It's a cool place to chat. There's a beginners channel if you want to ask questions, and a bunch of knowledgeable people that can help you out there. And a bunch of other fun channels as well. But anyway, thank you all for stopping by, and let's go find someone to raid.